Hey, I know this isn't easy. And I know you've been feeling it. That distance, that shift, that quiet change in someone's energy. Things don't feel the same anymore. The conversations feel different. The connection feels weaker. And deep down you already know something is changing. But you've been trying to hold on to it, trying to fix it, trying to understand what went wrong. But listen to this is not random. God is speaking to you right now. And He's saying, I am removing someone from your life. Not to hurt you, but to protect you. Take a breath, because I know that's hard to hear, especially when you care, especially when you invested your time, your energy, your emotions. You saw something in them. You believed in what it could be, and now it feels like it's slipping away. God says, I see your heart. I see how much you gave. I see how you showed up even when it wasn't always returned. I see how you tried to make it work even when it started to feel one-sided. And I need you to understand this: you were not asking for too much. You were just asking the wrong person. Let that sink in. You were not too emotional. You were not too needy. You were not too much. You were simply giving your love to someone who could not receive it the way you deserved. God says, this is why I am stepping in. Because you kept trying even when it was draining you. You kept holding on even when it was hurting you. And sometimes when you want let go, I will step in and remove what is not meant for you. Not as punishment, but as protection. God says, I know it hurts. I know it feels like loss. I know part of you still hopes that things will go back to how they were. But listen carefully, what you're losing is not what you think it is. You are not losing love. You are losing confusion. You are losing inconsistency. You are losing a situation that was slowly breaking you. God says you deserve clarity, you deserve consistency, you deserve someone who chooses you fully, not sometimes, not when it's convenient, but always. God says this person, they were a part of your journey, but they were not your destination. And that's why things feel like they are ending. Because they were never meant to stay forever. Some people come into your life to teach you something, to show you something, to help you grow. And once that lesson is complete, they cannot go with you to the next level. God says you are evolving, you are becoming stronger, wiser, more aware of what you deserve, and not everyone is meant to grow with you. Some people are only meant to meet you at a certain version of yourself. But they cannot meet you where you are going next. God says, stop chasing what is leaving. Stop trying to fix what I am removing. Stop questioning your worth just because someone could not see it. Their inability to value you does not decrease your value. Read that again. God says, I am making space in your life right now, even if it feels empty, even if it feels uncomfortable, because that space is where something better will enter. Something healthier, something more aligned, something that doesn't make you question yourself. God says you've been ignoring your intuition, that feeling in your chest, that quiet voice telling you something isn't right. You felt it. You just didn't want to accept it, because you cared, because you hoped it would change. But your intuition was right, and I was speaking through it. God says you don't need closure from them. You don't need one more conversation. You don't need one more explanation. The way things unfolded, that was your closure. The way they treated you, that was your answer. God says, choose yourself this time. Choose your peace. Choose your worth. Choose the version of you that knows she deserves better. Because you do. God says this is not the end of your story. This is a redirection, a necessary one, a powerful one. You are being guided away from what could hurt you further and towards something that will truly align with you. God says right now it may feel like you lost something important. But one day you will look back, and you will thank me for removing them. You will see what I was protecting you from. You will understand why it didn't work out. And you will realize it was never meant to. God says you are not being rejected. You are being redirected toward something better, toward something real, toward something that doesn't make you question your value, your place, or your worth. God says, so let it go. Not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. Trust me even when it hurts. Trust me even when you don't understand. Because I see what you cannot. And I am leading you somewhere better. If you feel like this message was meant for you, type ILETGO in the comments. And remind yourself today, you are not losing someone, you are making space for something better.